Hello again, how's it going guys? I've got a few bits and bobs I want to go through today, and then I want to have a bit of a moan about heat treated onion sets. But we'll get to that later. Let's start off by taking a look at the turnips. It's time to pull the turnips, and I've let a few get a bit too big. I should probably have picked these a week or so ago. Something's been eating at this one, and there's a couple of bugs inside of it. Now I could quite simply cut off the icky part and the rest of it should be okay, but I don't know. I'll have to see what Mrs. Coleman thinks. She might not be mad about eating something that's been a bit gooey. Turnips are a brassica, part of the mustard family, and mainly grown for its white fleshy taproot, although many people also like the greens. There's over 30 varieties of turnips, and the most common is the good old purple top. We don't eat that many of them, but I couldn't imagine not growing them. You can roast them, you can bake them, you can boil them. We like them in stews or mash. They can be shredded and eaten raw in salads, and my favourite way is sliced thinly and deep fried. I would say that this is about a third of the amount of turnips that we eat each year, and I'm going to sow some more later on and try and time them for a late October harvest so as we get a mid-autumn crop. I would also like to add that they do make a most wonderful tasting microgreen. These are the Nepris Ultra heirloom peas that were sent to me from Bill and Val, and these have grown really well. I did not expect them to grow this tall. And over here we have the heirloom Kent Blue, which they also sent. Now, is it me, or we got two different coloured flowers happening here? Like, this one seems to be pretty mauve, and this one seems to be a lot bluer. I'm not sure if it's just the different ages of the flowers. I'm hoping that I can save seed from these so as I can grow them for years to come, and I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit left over so we can taste them too. These are Solanum, which I'm growing for the first time, and I've had to do some research on how I grow them. I got two types here: golden pearls, which are a small yellow fruit, and garden huckleberry, which are a dark looking fruit. The garden huckleberry is not related to the shrub-like huckleberry that we grow here in North America, and the golden pearls is often confused with ground cherries or physalis, but they are in fact quite different. These have tons of fruit on them already, and they are still producing more flowers, so I'm presuming that one of each plant would probably have been enough, and I think I've got about 10 plants here. Way too many. They're closely related to tomatoes, but apparently these are not going to need stringing up, they're not going to need staking, and they're not going to need pruning. The plants will bush out and hold themselves up, which makes things easy for me. All I got to do is make sure that they're watered. I have no idea what these are going to taste like, but I'll be sure to let you know later in the season when the time comes. The tomato in a bottle challenge. Yeah, this one's gone yellow. I think there's a couple of tomatoes on it, but it's all a bit shabby. Let's go take a look at the other one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win any prizes. I haven't watered it, but you wait till next year. I built this carrot bed this year, and well, it hasn't really worked out like I wanted it to. I had a bed like this about 2 or 3 years ago, and I grew 16 stump carrots in it, which were absolutely amazing, but this year it's not worked out at all. had problems with germination, and some have grown and some haven't grown. I don't think I'll bother growing them again this way, but I'm still hopeful that I'm going to get some nice carrots from here. And this one here, well, we can see it's gone a bit mongy. I may as well just pull that now. Yeah, this one's split. It's found a bit of food somewhere. Yeah, this will be the last time I try my carrots this way. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. This bed, on the other hand, I'm very happy with. I've got two types in here. I've got Imperator at the front, which are a long, thin type. They are on their way. And at the back, I have a type called Yaya, which are, well, I had a few of these already. Very nice carrot. The carrots in the recyclone are miles behind, but that's okay. I started these much later. And then behind here we have some carrots. These are a type called Neptune, and they need thinning out right now, and that's okay. I can pull and use the thinnings. I've successfully grown some carrots before, and I must confess it's a really good feeling when you pull a nice big carrot out of the soil. However, it doesn't take too many carrot thinnings to supply you with exactly the same amount of carrot. These onions are grown from heat-treated onion sets, and as predicted by myself earlier in the year, they are going to seed, which I fully expected. And for the life of me, I can't remember why I decided to give them another go. This always happens. When they heat treat onion sets, they gradually warm the onion up to around 30 degrees Celsius over a period of about 12 days. And then they maintain that temperature for a couple of months and sometimes more. What this supposedly does is kill off the flowering embryo and prevents the onion from bolting. Now, I firmly believe in the science behind this, but there's clearly a flaw in the process, because all you have to do is to navigate to any one of a multitude of gardening forums on the internet, and you'll find tens of thousands of people complaining that their heat-treated onion sets have gone to seed. So, I don't know, maybe it's that sometimes the process just fails and the embryo is not killed off, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Mother Nature in its infinite wisdom provides the onion with another embryo after the restart. Who knows? But to say that heat-treated onion sets will not run to seed is very wrong, and the proof is right here. These are Sturon onion sets, and I'll pull a few now and I'll put them next to the Patterson onions that have grown from seed this year. Now, both of these are noted for being a storage onion, and well, there you go. The sets are no bigger at all, and so I think it's fair to surmise that in this environment it would seem that there really is no need to grow onions from sets at all. The broccoli's been nice this year, and we've been cropping it as we've needed it, but I think it's time to harvest the rest now, otherwise it's just gonna go to flower. I did about, I don't know, 12, maybe 16 plants in all, and so what I'll do is we'll just take it all inside today and we will blanch it and freeze it. Alright, so that's got the broccoli blanched and in the freezer. Whenever we freeze anything, we only put as much in a bag as me and Mrs. Coleman is going to eat in one meal. We find that there's less waste that way, and if we have any guests, we'll get a couple of bags out. Anyway, right now I think it's time for a beer. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below, and if you haven't subscribed, ding the bell. Till next time.